Hello fellow Outfreaks and welcome to our first episode of Fast Notes. This will be an ongoing series of videos in which we'll read over patch notes on current live World of Warcraft the day they're launched. So if you ever want to get your patch note information, just go ahead, go to YouTube, type in Fast Notes, then follow up with the patch numbers. And of course you'll be able to get a video like this and we'll talk about the fucking patch notes. And just so you guys know, to kick things off, since it's our new channel, we're going to be giving away free shit. Yeah, that's right. Free fucking shit. That's what I have to do in order to get somewheres. And one of those free things will be right up here. Right there. In order to win that thing, whatever the fuck it is, you have to be subscribed and leave a comment at the bottom of this video. And then the next video, we'll announce the winner. Enjoy the notes, my brother freaks. Alrighty, and just real quick before we get into the actual notes, just so you guys don't get into any trouble, what we're dealing with here is there's some in-game issues right now in 902. What we have in that here is it says account can't log in on Clash Trial. That's not a big deal. Battle Pet cap lowered after Shadowlands pre-patch. That probably fucked up for some people, but still not a big deal for me at least. Level 50 stuck in Chromie time. That probably sucks dick. Pet battle quest reset after character transfer. That probably also sucks dick, but then again, I don't play Pokemon. I don't give a fuck. And Titan Residuum purchase gave wrong item level Azurite armor. That could be an issue, but then again, nobody really gives a fuck because we're going in the Shadowlands. But those are there just so you guys can know. Let's take a look at the technical issues. Can't claim Shadowlands account. That could be a big problem. Then we have mobile issues. No issues currently being tracked. Alright. Now off to the actual notes. So to start off with, we go for classes. We got Death Knight. Dark Command is now learned at level 9, was 14. Anti-Magical Shell is now learned at 14, was 9. In the blood spec, we got Death and Decay damage has been increased by 25%, and Death Strike damage has been increased by 21%. Demon Hunter, new talent, Unbound Chaos replaces Fell Mastery. Unbound Chaos, I'll read it for you guys really quickly. Activating Immolation Aura will cause your inner demon to slam into nearby enemies at the end of your next Fell Rush, dealing X amount of attack power Chaos damage. Has been redesigned. Now causes your next Immolation Aura cast to increase the damage of your next Fell Rush by 300% last 20 seconds. That's a whole fuck of a difference. Glaive Tempest is now affected by Mastery Demonic Presence, and its damage has been reduced by 15%. Then we got Druid up over here. Growl is now learned at level 9, was 14. Moonfire rank 2 is now learned at level 14, was 9. Then we have Master Shapeshifter. Balance Affinity no longer reduces the cast time of Star Surge and now also increases the damage of Wrath and Starfire by 20% for 10 seconds. Master Shapeshifter Feral Affinity now only increases bleed damage by 30%, was 25. Deep Roots now increases the damage required to break your entangling roots and mass entanglement by 250%, down from 400%. Balance. Moon and Stars now triggers each time you enter an eclipse instead of when using Celestial Alignment. Off to Hunter. PvP talent changes. Survival Tactics now reduces damage taken by 90%, down from 99%, and can now be used to reduce damage from spells that are already mid-air. So like if there's any travel time between the, say, Chaos Bolt. Marksmanship, True Shot now increases your focus, regain, and focus regeneration by 50% while active in addition to its current effects. Mage, General, Rune of Power. Talent duration is now 12 seconds, was 15 seconds. Fire, Flame Strike damage reduced by 8%. Frost, all damage abilities reduced by 4%. What? Oh man. Wow, that's... I feel bad for you Frost players, sorry, for Frost mages, but, I mean, that helps me. I'm a fucking DK, I don't give a shit. So, I know I'll feel a little bit better if we go into arena. Monk. Provoke is now learned at 9 was 14. Roll rank 2 is now learned at level 14 was 9. Paladin. Hand of Reckoning is now learned at level 9 was 14. Leon Hands is now learned at 14 was 9. What the fuck is all this level crap shit? Nobody gives a shit. Give us the good stuff. Light of Dawn healing has been increased by 25%. That's good. Divine Favor now reduces the cast time of Holy Light and Flash of Light by 60%, but no longer reduces their mana cost. I don't know how I would feel about that. It's been a while since I played Holy Pally, so I'm not sure if I liked the mana reduction more than I liked the, cast time, but I guess I'll have to see how it plays out. Retribution. Vengeance Aura's range has been increased to 40 yards, was 20 yards. Okay. Luminescence now heals up to 5 players, preferring injured targets, was all allies. Additionally, the range of this ability has been increased to 40 yards, was 20 yards. That might be a bit of a problem. That sounds like a small nerf. Priest. Discipline Power Word Shield is no longer increased by 10% in PvP combat. Spirit Shell talent. Absorb Shield cap of 60% health is now shared among all casting priests. Spirit Shell talent Absorb Shield duration is now 10 seconds, was 15. For Holy, we got Power Word Shield is no longer increased by 10% in PvP combat. Delivered from Evil no longer reduces Leap of Faith's cooldown by 45 seconds. Instead, it increases the healing of your next spell on the target by 100%. And we got Miracle Worker now also reduces the cooldown of Holy Word Serenity by 25%. And in Shadow, a lot of fuck of stuff in Shadow. Dark Thoughts duration has been increased to 10 seconds, was 6. Mind Flay damage has been reduced by 15%. Mind Sear damage has been reduced by 15%. Devouring Plague's initial damage has been reduced by 15%, and its periodic damage has been reduced by 12%. Searing Nightmare Insanity cost has been reduced to 30, was 35. Auspicious Spirits now generates 2 insanity, was 1, and its damage increased to Shadow Apparitions has been reduced to 15%, was 30. Shadow Crash no longer has 3 charges and no longer applies a Shadow Crash damage vulnerability debuff on targets hit. Shadow Crash now deals 100% more damage and is on a 30-second cooldown, was 45. Void Torrent's duration reduced to 3 seconds, was 4 seconds, and damage increased by 20%. Void Torrent now generates 60 insanity over its duration, was 30. No longer refreshes your damage over time effects, and its cooldown has decreased to 30 seconds, was 45. That's a lot of information and a lot of changes to Shadow Priests. It's hard to tell if that's really a bad or good thing, because, we're still kind of scrunched down. We're not 60 yet, so we'll have to see how that plays out, but it sounds like there's a huge difference. Rogue, just one line, simple, just little. Shiv damage has been increased by 150%. One line, big difference. Shaman Elemental PvP talent changes. Control of Lava now increases Flame Shock's damage by 25% instead of increasing Lava Burst's damage. Enhancement. Jesus Christ. Have a drink of soda here. Okay. Wind Fury's weapons proc damage has been increased by 240%. Damn. That's wow. Healing Surge healing has been increased by 50%. Maelstrom weapon spending abilities have had their damage or healing increased by 30%. Feral Spirit pet damage has been increased to 270%. Hot Hand additionally resets the cooldown of Lava Lash when it activates. Ice Strike damage has been increased by 25%. Forceful Wind's Wind Fury damage bonus per stack has been reduced to 35%, was 50. Lashing Flames duration has been increased to 20 seconds, was 12 seconds. Elemental Blast damage has been increased by 25%. Hailstorm's Frost Shock damage bonus has been lowered to 15%. Wow, that was a tongue twister. I don't know why. Fire Nova damage has been increased by 75%. And then moving on to Warlock. Fell Domination now also removes the shard cost to summon your pet. Curse of Exhaustion duration has been increased to 12 seconds, was 8 seconds. Players and enemies afflicted with Howl of Terror can now take more damage before the ability is cancelled. Dark Pact spell power bonus has been increased to 120%, was 40%. Big difference. Affliction. Shadow Bolt damage has been increased by 13%. Inevitable Demise can no longer be dispelled. New PvP talent, Rapid Contagion. For the next 15 seconds, all of your periodic effects occur 30% more often. Interesting. For the next 15 seconds, all of your periodic effects occur 50% more often. Instant cast costs 3 soul shards. Demon armor for Affliction Warlocks now increases armor by 150, was 90. Jesus Christ. Demonology. Axe Toss now stuns and interrupts the target. Shadow Bolt damage has been increased by 13%. Dreadstalker's attack power has been increased by 20%. Dreadstalker's Dread Bite and Dread Lash damage has been reduced by 10%. Minions spawned from Nether Portal have had their attack power increased by 15%. Additionally, Vicious Hellhounds, Void Terrors, Wrathguards, and Darkhounds spawned from Nether Portal can now charge the 2 enemies. Warrior. Taunt is now learned at level 8. Fucking stupid. Was now learned at level 8. Was 14. Rank 2 is... Charge rank 2 is now learned at level 14. Was 8. Down to the items, we're out of the class area, so if you're watching this video and you're not interested to hear the rest, go ahead, but if you want to stick around and see the rest of it, we're almost done. Here we go. Items and rewards. To fix several visual issues with the selfie camera Mark II, characters will no longer hold the camera in selfie mode. Heart of Azeroth secondary stats have been reduced by 20%. That's all across the board. The power of several legacy trinkets has been reduced in all content. The effectiveness of the following trinkets have been reduced by 15%. I'm not going to read all these. I don't give a fuck. If you want to read them, here they are. I'll give you guys a couple seconds to read over them. I'll light myself a cigarette. Yeah, I know it's bad for me. I don't give a fuck. Okay, and then the next line, the effectiveness of the following trinkets have been reduced by 25%. All of these here. And then the effectiveness of the following trinkets have been reduced by 40%. Ashvane's Razor Coral and Highborn Compendium, is that how you say it? Of Storms. Player versus player. The damage required to break root and fear effects while engaged in combat with the enemy players has been increased by 25%. That's different. While Companion app, when Shadowlands launches, players will be able to play adventures and manage companions in the app after the adventure system is unlocked. When Shadowlands launches, Shadowlands maps, world quests, and callings will become visible after the player has joined a Covenant Sanctum. Fix an issue with the Makari. That's how you say it. Makari world quests failing to display. Fix an issue with the Legion Battle for Azeroth mission success chance and bonus loot displaying incorrectly or disappearing. Fix an issue with character level up from Legion missions displaying the incorrect level. That's weird. Reverted character sorting algorithm back to descending level followed by alphabetical. Alright guys, that's it so far for the patch notes. And that's pretty much it. Alrighty, well that wasn't too bad. Not the patch notes. Me reading them wasn't too bad. This is the first video, so I didn't mind it. I could see doing that every time there's a patch. I don't mind it at all. It was interesting, and plus I get to fucking make a video. You guys don't have to read through it, so that's always okay. You can always play this in the background, listen to it and shit like that, so it works out for me. If it works out for you, appreciate it. Come back for the next patch or watch the other videos. I want to thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good one.